Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. One mini car heat race coming right up.
Hot and toasty, just for you, sir.
The 161 truck of Owen Lewis in the pole. 24 car, KC Straight, longtime KDDA veteran. 63, Mike Lester. 63 and a half, Mrs. Mike Lester, Darcy Lester. 53, Kathy Morgan, sporting her new Mother's Day helmet tonight, Pat. I don't know if you got to see that.
Yeah, nicely airbrushed.
Shane McAbee. 119, Victor the Freight Train Trent. 5, Sparky Renfro. 48, Lewis Sweethand Sellers. 20, Amanda Butler. 59, Tony Timmick. And the 7-Eleven of Jake Elder. And we're underway. Second mini car heat race.
All right, right out of the chute here, Lewis gets overtaken by Straight and Lester. And Casey Straight.
The cars are playing soccer with a blown tire out there. Mike Lester with a half-lap lead on the first lap. Mike's a pretty good driver, Pat. It's going to be awfully tough for him to lose this thing.
All right, Sweet Hands Lou Sellers is reeling him in, though. Second place, there's Mike Lester. Kind of skipping through the corner. I'm telling you, Sweet Hands Lou Sellers is flying. Look at him come up on him.
Lester maybe a little too complacent with that big early lead.
Big old pile up here in turn 3 as Lester and Sweet Hands are going to come through. And I'm telling you, Sweet Hands has got a sweet foot tonight.
He's got a good line, Pat. Lester goes inside the 161 truck of Owen Lewis.
Nice move by Lester.
Sellers getting a little bit hung up. There's the 24 in the wall.
And that'll do it.
KC Straight.
So, still leading the pack of hard-charging minis is number 63, Mike Lester. Mike also racing big cars tonight, doing a little switch hit action.
He goes both ways, Pat.
Backwards racing Timlick through the whoops.
Sweet Hands now almost a full lap down. This is Lester's race. Victor Trent trying to make it exciting, but I think it's too little, too late. 2 laps to go.
Too little, too late with 2 laps to go.
I could think of some more twos to throw in there. Lester coming around for the white flag lap.
They are jumping through the berms, if you will, down here in turn 3.
And Lester swings into Sellers. I don't know if he was trying to spin him out or if he didn't see him come up alongside of him there.
Mike doesn't think that quick.
Nice spin out
move
there
by Mike as he gets ram-rutted through by the 7-Eleven to victory.
Mike Lester put another trophy in the case in his 4th season out of Olalla. He was your minicar points champion just 2 years ago, sponsored by Horseshoe Lake Auto Wrecking and Lester's Framing and Highline Homes.
There you see inside the 59 of Timlick, not having any luck, but he's got a good steam bath that kind of helps out for his facial or something, right?
Lester is leaving, and you know what he's doing? He is leaving so that he can go get his car in line. He is a maniac. He likes to be in as many events as possible. He'll run out and get the trophy. This will be kind of funny. We have a replay coming up, Pat. And we'll watch the cars jump through the corners. Turn 3.
That's where he takes out Sweet Hands Lou. And if you'll see the 7-Eleven, not the quick, there he goes, right there, whammy, giving Lester a little turbo shot.
Nice. And it looks like Mike Lester has left Darcy Lester to retrieve the hardware for him.
I wonder if Darcy's going to collect a check for the win also.
I doubt it.
So one of the Lesters is out there to get the trophy. The traditional handshake, no hug.
Contact be damned. You got your trophy now. Get out of here.
This is a family program now. Can't be having that.
Well, this race brought to you by the KDDA, and we've also like to thank Tom McGraw of Q Sound Studios and Scotty Bryan for the use of their music in this production. We're going to take a break. and come back with the third big car heat race. And judging by the first two, Pat, it ought to be a good one.
Yes, sir.
It's the last big car heat race. Maybe, we'll see. We're moving pretty quick here. We might have some bonus coverage. Let's sweep the lineup for you. Rick the Flip Duncan is your pole position. 47, Crazy Kelly Enzer. 28, Royce Rodriguez. 63, Mike Lester. We'll talk about him as we go. Kelly in the lead, being spun out by Rick Duncan.
All right, here we go. Two old veterans, 47 and 40. Enzer getting crazy. Oh, as Rick Duncan takes a whiff on the spin out.
Rick was almost looking like he was going to shoot out the back.
His car is flying, though. I tell you what, whammy into the wall.
Kelly Enzer building a sizable lead right now.
Rick is not letting anything up, though.
We've got a heck of a log jam over here at turn 3. Surprise, surprise. And it's making the drivers have to really go wide and into that concrete barrier.
And you see Enzer, every time he gets down the backstretch, is looking back to see where that Flip Duncan is at.
It'd be nice to see Rick get to flip another hat. See if that Ponzi traction can help Rick get through that soft dirt.
They are putting on one hell of a race so far. Enzer is leading. Duncan trying to reel him in.
4 laps to go. Oh, there's what the break Rick was looking for as Kelly got hung up with the 87 of Dale Avery Jr.
Yep. Fine battle there. You see 1-2. Enzer, Duncan. Four laps to go. This has been a marathon. 1-2 from the start. The only difference is probably about $6,000 more engine in Kelly's car. But Rick's stock 2-barrel hanging in with him.
White flag is out for Enzer. Rick is going to need some help if he's going to be able to take the lead here. Looks like this is Enzer's race for the winning.
A heck of a job by Kelly. Start to finish.
Checkered flag is up and down. Crazy Kelly Enzer wins the race. And Kelly earlier in the season snapping his drive line. Able to overcome that, get back in here and get a victory. Crazy Kelly, 22nd season out of Port Orchard, sponsored by Goit Trucking and Paving. There's Crazy Kelly right there.
That is one crazy dude.
Gotta love the lens.
Let's see
on
if we
these
get
cameras.
the fist pump. Come on, Arsenio.
There it is. Sunny Bees Landscaping, Dano Septic, Olympic Artwork, Dano's Hole Calling, Soil Paving and Patching, DNC Competition Engines, and BT Mobile Tire. Congratulations goes out to the driver of the 47, Crazy Kelly Enzer.
Fine bit of driving by him there as he was able to take it from start to finish, avoiding the treacherous turn 3 and the wall.
Kelly reliving the moment in lap 5.
Kelsey looks really enthused. He's like, yeah, I saw it, man. It was you in the lead and,
Yeah, got it. Been there. No, we tease Kelly. He's a good driver out here. Kelly is one of those guys that when he gets in a race, he raises the competition.
Oh, definitely.
Because you know that all the other veteran drivers out there, like your dad, or if you were out there, you know that there's that challenge, and you hit it as hard as you can. And finally, we have a trophy girl, and that is wife of former president
Steve Harris.
Steve Harris. That's Karen Harris giving the trophy out. So congratulations, Kelly. And we're going to take a look at some of that exciting action out of the third big car heat race.
This is right at the start of the race. You see Enzer gets the whole shot. And that's how it went for about 8 to 10 laps, was 47 and 40.
You know, I incorrectly,
just like that.
When I swept the lineup, I said that Rick was your pole position starter. It was wrong. In a reverse direction race, the car on the right is the pole position starter. That was Kelly, and he took it to the his house.
That Imperial, the 77 of Rhea Steel, looks like what happens when a Mary Kay car mates with an Imperial. What the heck kind of pink is that?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and on that note, we will take a break and come back with the third mini car heat race. Before we go to break, I'm sorry, Ken has a group of fans standing by. Ken has a cheering section.
Thanks, Brent.
Go ahead, Ken.
All right. I got a couple of people here enjoying the race. What do you think about all this?
It's cool. It's cool.
How about you? What do you think?
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty
Is it
cool.
lo-
So
is it
that's
loud?
two cools.
Yes.
Who's his favorite driver?
Who's your favorite driver?
42.
42, my cousin Sven Millseth. Got a fan section going over here in the west side.
How about you? Who's your favorite driver?
42.
42 again. He's
Another
a popular
42.
man tonight.
You know, the way they're answering the question, I'm not sure that they're not being provided the answer.
Are we paying them? I think we are.
And on that note, we will take a breather and come back with that third mini car heat race.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
And welcome back to the third mini car heat race. The 96 car, Justin Hart, 33, Scott Carter, 190, Mikey Stevenson, 97, Rick Smith, 85, Fubar, 02, Richie Buckethead Sharp, 111, Bill Power, 6, Jack Etchells, 153, Vincent Lee Morris, 48, Sweet Hand Sellers, 63, Mike Lester, and number 5, Rodney Sparky Renfro.
And again, this will be a reverse heat race. Kind of that shotgun start here. Watch the guys. They're just going to go from a dead stop. Kelsey counts him down, checks it over, gets the go-ahead. Green flag, Scott Carter on the inside.
And we're underway. Scott Carter's got a good lead. We'll see how long the truck can hold up.
The Rickster takes him around, though, and he takes himself around as Justin Hart catapults himself to the lead. But then again, that blue Smurf car looking Mike Lester, the Sly Dog, is in second.
Mike Lester reeling in the 96 car
There you
of
see on
Justin
the
Hart.
right of the screen, Lester is going to go to the inside of Hart here. Lester will overtake Hart. Little
Shove him to the outside a little bit. Mike Lester, an animal in mini car racing. He's got that front wheel drive. He knows how to use it. Also, as a reminder in these races, each driver gets 1 point for entering. If you win, you get 2 points. Oh, all over right here, and we got it on camera this time, folks.
Scott Carter, that mini truck, kind of does a little endo action.
Safety crews are heading out to the field. Make sure Scott's okay. Don't worry, folks. Fairly normal occurrence out here.
Especially with these mini cars, with these ruts like that, they're kind of lightweight. You got to expect to be rolled on nights like this where the corner's got just a tremendous rut in it.
Go ahead. We're going to take a quick look at a replay of the rollover. The only thing better than watching a rollover is watching it twice, and here it goes. Nice little tag there. Sparky Renfro does the perfect move to the rear end of the truck to roll it over.
Little stick and move there by Renfro.
Renfro will be getting a bounty, and Scott will be getting himself a trophy.
You see KC Straight over there helping flip that car over.
We look inside the 33 truck. Scott Carter has been a powerful force in the mini cars here over the years.
Look at that crazy Eriksberger there.
Boy, I could go for one of those right now.
That's what I'm thinking. Can I get one with extra onions and cheese, please?
Again, this race brought to you by Advanced Rentals with 2 stores in Kitsap County. Help us just around the corner. Silverdale can be reached at 692-4090 and Paulsbo at 779-3955. And they have provided the scissor lift for our camera position tonight.
There you see your leader, Mike Lester. Pretty well can wrap this one up already.
And we're back underway. Green flag is out. Mike Lester weaving his way through the field.
Weaving and jumping as well as he heads into that friggin' berm down over here.
Did you just say friggin'?
I think I did, Brent.
Mike Lester coming around. 3 laps to go.
He goes to the inside of Renfro. I think the question's going to be asked, who can contend with Lester tonight? Lester is not letting up at all. Gets into the back of the 153 M&M Vincent Morris. There's Scott Carter gonna exit stage left out there. Giant pile up looking like I-5 at rush hour.
White flag is out. Lester screaming through here. Is going to have no problem picking up his 2nd trophy of the night. I tell you, once Lester learns how to race them big cars, he's going to add to the pack. And the checkered flag for Mike Lester. Congratulations, Mike. Guy started in last place, came up to the lead, within about a half a lap maybe, in his 4th season out of Olalla. Sponsored by Horseshoe Lake Auto Wrecking, Lester's Framing, and Highline Homes. Congratulations again to Mike Lester. And it looks like while we wait for the trophy here, race reporter Ken Nelson has found somebody over in the stands. Ken, take it away.
Thanks, Brent. Got a gentleman here braving the weather. What do you think about all this?
It's pretty cold, but we're here, you know.
How do you like the noise?
The louder the better.
I got to agree with him, Ken.
Sweet, sweet. What about you? How do you like it?
Oh, it's cool, but it's cold.
It's cold? Yes, I agree with you. You look bundled up.
Very bundled.
It's cool, but it's cold. That one will go down in the annals of
Great.
Demolition Derby history.
One-line obvious quotes there, I guess.
Trophy's been delivered. Congratulations again goes to Mike Lester. We're going to thank Advanced Rentals and come back with the 3rd big car figure 8 race.
Promotional consideration provided by Advanced Rentals of Silverdale.
Couple of fans here. What's your name?
I'm Chris Roth.
And what's your name?
Robbie Culver.
Great. Back to you, Brent.
All right, thanks, Ken. Ken had a chance to communicate with those 2 fine young gentlemen there at the end of the last race where the one on the right coined the phrase, "It's cool, but it's cold." And let's sweep the lineup. The 221 of Jeff Harris, 121 Rooster, 35 Steve Morgan, 30 Joe Kowalski, 56 Alex Hill, 30 Joyce Kowalski, the double aught Troy Miller, 87 Dale Lumpy Hitman Avery Jr., 43 Eric Hillbilly Nielsen, 143 Heidi Zanolini, all the way from Colorado.
All right, look for the cow cars on the outside, the husband and wife combo. Joe and Joyce Kowalski, the J Cows, and we're underway. Third and final big car figure eight, and the Rooster takes the early lead on the inside in the 121 truck. Clayton has already won a race so far earlier on this evening, so smooth sailing for the Rooster.
As he looks back to make sure he's not being tailed. Like that's going to do him any good.
If you get a shot inside, he's kind of got his arm up on the post, just kind of Sunday driving it.
Yeah, he's been doing this for too long, I think.
Well, I think he just built that truck this morning. Clayton's one of those guys that the race day, he decides to break the car out of the woods and see if it runs.
Clayton the Rooster Corey is your leader.
Morgan is hot on his trail, though. There you see Hillbilly and Joyce becoming friends. Now Clayton is being chased hard by Morgan into the corner. Morgan to the inside. I'll give him one more lap. Morgan's going to get him.
Clayton is holding on to that post
right here.
Talking about.
Yep. Clayton goes wide. Morgan to the inside.
Steve Morgan takes the lead, and somebody just blew up something over here. It sounded like a shot went off.
Morgan racing hard. Jeff Harris gets into him. Now, Morgan loses his right front tire.
Oh, Morgan is out. He didn't blow a tire, folks. He lost the entire tire. There it is right there. He's out. Clayton Corey back in the lead.
That's been the story of Morgan's night. Now you see Clayton getting into the back of Axel Hill, the rookie. Let's see if he punts him out of here. Clayton tries the old chuck and jive, but that Chevy truck doesn't have much power as he loses a right front tire.
Oh, Clayton's in trouble. He's got 2 laps to go, 3 laps. 3 laps to go.
Now let's see if Lumpy Avery Jr. can get in here and mix it up with his cousin Clayton. I think so. Lumpy's going to go on the inside here. Clayton is out. There you see Lumpy. I believe Lumpy is in the lead, folks. Driving a hard race as he goes right over Morgan's tire.
Clayton lost his lead to cousin Dale Avery Jr. Lumpy, the hitman, is your leader. White flag is coming out.
Here comes some across the middle action. Is Lumpy going to get him? Not in time.
Oh, but you know, he tried.
He definitely had the foot to the floor.
White flag, 1 lap to go for Lumpy.
Lumpy maneuvering between 1 and 2 for the last time.
Oh, Clayton tried to tag his cousin, but it did not work.
Lumpy makes his way through the pile of debris.
Checkered flag. Congratulations goes out to the driver of the 87, Dale Lumpy Hitman Avery Jr. in his 6th season out of Paulsbo, sponsored by Avery Racing. What a great shot inside the car there.
There you see Hard Luck Morgan. Gonna go pick up his debris. There's Heidi. Meeting some tires there.
And there's Morgan picking the tire up right there going, how did that happen?
It's not supposed to be a donut, Steve.
I'm gonna fire my tire people.
This ain't NASCAR, Brent. There are no tire people. He is the tire person.
I guess he'd have to fire himself. There you go, Dale. Congratulations.
Dale Lumpy Avery Hitman. Insert more nicknames as you go through the night.
Roll the dice.
Avery.
Okay, we have the trophy rig coming out here. I see Kathy Morgan running out to console hubby Steve.
I think she's going to try to ride the car in on the trailer. Nope.
Oh, we got Dale Avery
The Mac
Jr.
Daddy
got a hug.
Way to go, brother.
He got a hug from the trophy hottie. Well, we're going to thank Racecom Electronics and come back
for
the third and final mini car figure 8 race.
Racecom Electronics, providing communications equipment to military, government, corporate, and special events for over 2 decades. Racecom Electronics, communications on a budget.
Thanks for joining us, folks. And while we got a minute here, I'd like to thank the crew at West Sound TV. Patrick, Mr. Mopar Duncan, helping me call the race. Thanks, Pat.
Hey, no problem.
Ken, crazy interview guy Nelson, doing the interviews for us. Eric spotting for him. Speaking of spotters, Greg and Christian Webble. On camera, we have Matthew St. Carol, Michael Mathis, and Eric. And in the back room, we have Garrett Syke directing, Doc doing instant replay, and Patricia Ann helping out on the technical side. Let's sweep the lineup here for you. The 67, Ryan Bang It Up Cooper. 90, Shane McAbee. 777, Matt Kunick. 20, Amanda Butler. 53, Kathy Morgan. 63.5, Darcy Lester. 711, Jake Elder. 177, John Witherspoon out of Forks. 161, Owen Lewis. The 6 of Jack Etchells. The 73 of James Blue Dragon Callahan. Hard Luck Callahan, he should be after tonight. And the 63 of Mike Lester as the cars come around for their pace up in this final figure 8 race of the night.
Funny you mentioned hard luck for the Blue Dragon because he's sitting in the pits, not in this one.
And we're underway. Third and final mini car figure 8.
Off the bat, McAbee going to the outside. 20, Amanda Butler trying to get in there, spinning out the 711 rig of Jake Elder.
McAbee survives the pile and builds a quick quarter lap lead.
There you see McAbee heading into turn 1. A John Deere looking 90 car. Avoiding some of the obstacles that have already died on the track.
We'll let the cars get stretched out here a little bit and then see how easy it is to come through that middle. Maybe right now.
Yes.
Oh, nice hit! McAbee and Renfro.
McAbee turned into a pinball there as Lester also got in that. And that allows Bang It Up Coop to bang his way to the lead, brother.
Bang It Up Cooper goes wide and allows the 20 of Amanda Butler in her 3rd season out of Bremerton to take the lead.
Already a lot of action here in this 3rd and final mini car figure 8. Butler, the black and pink Toyota, darts across the middle.
Amanda Butler still comfortably in the lead. Renfro's behind her, about a quarter lap to go. And we are down to 5 laps in this 8-lap figure 8 race.
Now you say comfortable because she's not having anyone in their near area of her, but nothing's comfortable in a figure 8 race.
Oh, you got that right.
Anything could happen at any moment.
I did one myself last year on Playdate, Pat.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Right there, you see Renfro just pay dirt on the guy with no signboard. Random guy, but hey, nice hit by Renfro.
Amanda Butler still in the lead, but Renfro shortening that lead up substantially. We've got about 1.5, actually 3 laps to go, and she gets nailed straight on driver's side by Mike Lester. That will be a foul, I guarantee.
Holy
that.
Moses. This mini car figure 8 is full of some action.
There's been 2 wild driver's door hits.
There's Lester again as he hits Owen Lewis. Mike Lester thinks he's driving an Imperial out there. I don't know what. He is just nailing fools.
Amanda Butler, amazingly, after that hit, still in the lead, Pat. I think she's going to win this race. Actually, no, now they're saying white flag for Renfro.
Spacky Renfro. There you see Kathy Morgan and Bang It Up Coop. One more track.
Oh, another killer hit.
Can you say highlight reel?
Oh, and that allows Amanda Butler to take the lead.
Oh my goodness.
Renfro had the victory snatched away from him. Checkered flag. Amanda Butler
in what could be the greatest mini car figure 8 race in the history. Holy Moses.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Somebody get me a doctor.
They must have gave those guys some hit it hard medicine there before that one, because I tell you what, I've never seen that many collisions across an X in a mini car race.
Wow. That was wild. Look at the crowd digging the woman winning the race. Doesn't happen very often. She earned it, though. Now, you saw that shot, Pat, where Lester hit her crossing the middle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, hey, a lot of times it's hard to say when you're not in the race. But
Right. Sometimes
across,
you can't control it.
You know, it's a judge's call there. So
Ken Nelson's got her queued up. Ken, go ahead.
Thanks, Brent. So, how was the action out there?
It was good!
All right.
Ken, come on.
That's all she can say, I guess.
All right, let her go, Ken. We got to look at a replay anyway. Okay, here comes a replay. Some of that crazy action.
that was Renfro
Oh,
getting popped across the middle. As you see, Amanda Butler gets the trophy from Frank the Tank Butler. At least you got a trophy guy when the chicks win, right? It'd be kind of
well, you could have,
strange.
or you could have the driver of the trophy rig. Looks like we got another
Yeah.
replay ready for you, folks. And there was about 8 replays worth of stuff in that last
That was
race.
awesome action.
I counted 4 good, clean across the middle T-bones.
Yeah, oh yeah. At least. I got the Rocky music playing in the background here. A little Survivor action.
The sponsor for this race, Crazy Eric's, and how was that chocolate in the peanut butter? Crazy Eric's in a crazy figure 8. Wild action. The action we've been looking for and haven't gotten a big car figure 8 all night tonight.
That was definitely the best race we've seen so far.
And
This is where Amanda Butler overtakes the 177 of John Witherspoon to grab the lead for the first time. And there you see Renfro coming in there, who will eventually overtake her. Right here, the shot you talked about, Lester puts Amanda on 2 wheels.
but she shrugs it off and keeps going. Well,
that, my friend, is a Derby chick. That's how they roll.
Congratulations goes out again to Amanda Butler. We're going to take a break. Thank Crazy Eric's and come back with the flagpole race.
Crazy Eric's, drive-through style dining for the whole family, located at the Fairgrounds, Belfair, and Navy Yard City. Nostalgic food, family fun, Crazy Eric's.
You got this rookie or some guy that's on the pole that doesn't know what he's doing.
We have the 77 of Bria Steele. And Kelsey Payne's getting a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, he says, all right, here we go.
And thank you, Kelly. The 88 of Ken Richardson, the 78 of Jeremy Steele. Another husband and wife out there tonight. 242, Sean Smith. 113, Dave the Hook Hero. Double Ott, Troy Miller. And the 87 of Dale Lumpy Avery Jr. rounding out this field of 10 in this big car flagpole race.
Should be an interesting match. You had the 40 and the 47 cars having a good, clean race last time in that heat. A lot of power between those two cars, so let's see if one of those guys get to the front.
And remember, the flagpole race, the tire actually between turns 2 and 3 has to be, you have to go around that, do a 360 on it. So in essence, it's kind of like a figure 8 on steroids. And we're underway! An oval race with the 360 flagpole on the north end of the stadium. And Rick the Flip Duncan takes the early lead, and Kelly Enzer is turned backwards.
Kelly kind of creates a logjam, which allows Flip Duncan some clean sailing.
Oh, and that's the start Rick needed.
You see the log jam there that's created by this flagpole race. As you got Rick Duncan, the 42.77. Mark Storm in second place.
This is an 8-lap race.
Ken Richardson 1 lap down already. Enzer bouncing through the corners. He's got something to contend with. Rick Duncan out in the lead. Kelly Enzer having some trouble along with Dave Haro getting around that last flagpole tire. As Rick Duncan, who was leading the race, forgot to go around the tire. There he goes. Rick Duncan had a space there.
He's still in the lead, though, I believe. Or no, the 277 of Mark Storm is your leader.
That allows him to sneak through.
But Rick is in second place. He needs to make up some serious ground.
Anything could happen in a flagpole race. You see Jeremy still sitting dead. As now 277 is getting hung up in the flagpole action, which allows Flip Duncan to come to the inside and regain the lead.
Rick the Flip Duncan making a rookie mistake as Kelly Enzer. Who was that? Somebody just shedded a tire over there.
Enzer sheds a tire.
No, I don't think it was Enzer. I think it was somebody else.
Nope, it's Enzer's left front tire.
Yes, it was Enzer's tire.
There you see.
Oh, Enzer blasts through the 242.
That's one thing about Kelly. He gets moving out there sometimes, and if you're in his way, that's a bad place to be out there.
There goes another tire up against the rear wall here.
And meanwhile, after all this action, Rick the Flip Duncan, if I may steal Brent's phrase, is your leader.
Kelsey looking back at the judges saying, help me, who's in the lead? We'll find out shortly, folks.
2 laps to go for Rick Duncan this time by. There's a fire break right there, huh? As now Rick gets sandwiched between Haro and the tire.
That's why these races are so brutal, because of that log jam created at the tire. But Rick comes up, red flag, stop the action.
Ken Richardson flying around the corner. Well, you see, has anybody got any marshmallows here? Steele's got this constant stack fire that's been going for about
I was going to say,
4 or 5 laps.
I don't see what the emergency is. It's been going since the race started.
Maybe he's got some technical knocked out issues, or that's a terrible place to be at for him right there.
It doesn't get much worse, and they're going to let her go. They don't even bother putting the juicy.
Ah, here comes Jeremy climbing out of the car. Can anyone see the tire that was formerly tire 2? It's down in that mess somewhere. It's Clayton.
It's got to be behind the 277.
Look at that mug right there. The rooster on his helmet.
See if Rick Duncan can hold this lead, if he in fact has it.
Yeah, he has it, but I think he needs to back up here and go around this tire.
Well, he's going to have to do it the hard way if they just start from here.
Unless it just died on him.
And it looks like Kelsey's going to start from right here. And Rick is out. No, he's going. And he's going to get in the way of Ken Richardson. Make Ken go wide.
Now Clayton Corey, I'm pretty sure everyone's several laps down to Rick here as he whips it in through the flagpole one more round.
Clayton trying to spin him out.
Rich Duncan hanging on to that number 40 car.
White flag is down for Rick Duncan. Can he hold on? Stay tuned. Film at 11.
Do-si-do. One last time around, Rick goes. There's that flagpole. There's the other phantom tire we're missing. As the veteran, the 33rd season, it says on here.
And there, he finally gets a win. It's been since 2006 since Rick Duncan took a checkered flag. And boy, he's going to be happy to be there.
23rd season, actually.
23rd season.
of racing out of the old homestead at Keyport. Rick tonight sponsored by Chemo Kid Racing, Bjorn Nielsen, Nielsen's Mopar Ranch, Dano Septic, Olympic Artworks. There he is.
Taking a drink of water. He's out of gas.
Sunset Electric, Fenton's Home Improvement, Scorpion Ironworks, and Crabtree Well Drilling. As you saw Rick taking a shot of water there, there's his patented hat toss.
There it is.
Salantia.
He needs to learn to not throw it so far away. All that ends up meaning is he has to walk that much farther to pick it up.
As the cars exit the field, a lot of carnage around here. Rick avoids making the costly error earlier on.
No, he didn't avoid the error. He avoided paying for it.
He avoided the humility, if you will. He came back, kind of engaged Peanut here, made a left turn, got back around the flagpole. There's Crazy Keller. You see the front end of that big bad Imperial is.
A lot of cars losing tires tonight. Some sort of new military prototype, I think.
Yeah, it's, I don't know if the 47 and the 242 are.
Let's see if Rick
there.
has the same effect on the trophy girl as the rest of the drivers had so far tonight.
Except for Lumpy. Let's see.
He's
been here before. He knows what you're supposed to do.
He's an old smoothie. Ken's got him down on the field. Ken, take it away.
All right, Brent. Hey, Rick. How'd it go out there?
It was great, fast, a lot of cars, and finished with no brakes.
Tell him he's lucky.
You lost your brakes, huh?
Hey, Ken,
About halfway through.
tell him he's lucky he was able to not have to lose because of that
Makes it to where
mistake.
you got to know where you're going so you don't hit something.
All right, Brent. What was that, Brent?
I said tell him he's lucky when he missed going around the tire. It didn't cost him.
You were lucky when you missed going around the tire. It didn't cost you.
That's very true.
He has no idea what we're
Keep
talking
driving,
about.
Sometimes you never know whether you're in the lead or in last.
All
All
right.
right. Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, Ken. Messing with our friend Rick Duncan there. Congratulations goes out to Rick Duncan. And we're going to take a break here and come back with, I think, the mini car flagpole, but I'm hearing it may be canceled. So we'll see.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
Let's see how the minis handle the heat, Pat. It's time for the mini car flagpole race.
They'll handle it good, hopefully. As you see that Blue Dragon on the pole once again.
James Blue Dragon Callahan having some hard luck tonight in the first row. 63.5 Darcy Lester, 85 Kurt Fubar Bratcher, 63 Mike Lester, 177 John Witherspoon, 711 Jake Elder, 6 Jack Etchels, and 72 Chris, no longer the blur rolling, it's just plain old Chris.
Yep, and 7-11 making a late entry there toward the end.
And we are underway.
All right, again, the Lester show as Darcy gets spun out. The Blue Dragon
Takes the lead, but you know the way his night's been going, it may not last very long.
There's Dragon. 177, John Witherspoon is second. And 06, Jack Etchels coming on strong in third. They head down into turn one. It's the Dragon. It's Witherspoon. It's Etchels. Making some jumps through there.
The Blue Dragon still is your leader.
Now they do the do-si-do. As you see right there on the left of your screen. Holy Moses, the 96 and the 177 say hello.
Hello? Blue Dragon Callahan, James Callahan, 73, still in the lead.
He's being chased closely by Jack Etchells, his rookie season out of Port Orchard, who's about a quarter of a track down in second. The crowd seems enthused here as they just can't get enough of this flagpole action.
Of this incredible mini car action.
Why do they call it a flagpole anyways? There's not a flag or a pole.
Well, I don't think that you would want to put an actual flagpole in the middle of a demolition derby track, Pat.
Well, good point, good point. There you see Lester and the Dragon, James Callahan, launching over that treacherous turn 3. As here comes 73 and 06, Jack Etchells, second place as they go around the flagpole here.
And as a matter of fact, they're about ready to lap Mike Lester. He's not used to being lapped.
Yeah, Mike had a little hard luck out of the gate here, but the Dragon, James Callahan, third season out of Bremerton, making easy work of this flagpole course. Lester pushes him wide,
and
extremely wide.
Oh, and wide. And
you see Lester looking over at him, having a little friendly cat and mouse game.
I've just heard word we will not be doing the powder puff races, Pat. So after this race, cue it up, mini and big car main events.
All right, Lester, and then Callahan going around the flagpole.
2 laps to go for James Hard Luck Callahan.
The 73, James Callahan is still your leader.
Comfortably in the lead.
He had one in his grasp earlier tonight. This one should be his.
Lester not running real well. Must have something wrong with the car. He's run pretty good tonight, taking 2 checkered flags.
But this one is not his. It will be the Jacket, the Dragon.
Yeah! James Callahan.
Enter the Dragon.
Slays the Dragon.
Third season again out of Bremerton. Sponsored by
Fire,
apparently.
Got a little fire there, Callahan has.
No
Small
biggie.
electrical fire in the motor compartment, no big deal.
Yeah.
There it is, right there.
No big deal. He win the race, catch on fire, trophy, marshmallow.
Here it comes. Get ready for a mouthful of wholesome goodness.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
I think that's the first time tonight they've actually got to use a fire extinguisher.
You seen how excited the guy in the orange shirt was there. Wow. There you see the carnage left over from that last mini car flagpole.
Ken Nelson, ace reporter, coming out for the interview. James Hard Luck Callahan, the Blue Dragon. Congratulations, James. I think you were owed a couple more tonight, but hey, take them when you can get them, and that's a 4-pointer. Go ahead, Ken. Ken, go ahead.
Let him get the trophy first here, and then...
Thanks, Brent. A little third hug here. And Mr. Callahan, how was the race for you?
It was pretty intense. A lot of connecting, but kept through it. Just it was a good race.
Hey, Ken, ask him why he's called the Blue Dragon.
Why are you called the Blue Dragon?
It's just my nickname is what I chose to race under.
Great. Well, congratulations.
Hey, Ken, I think if you work the cards right here later, you might get a hug from the trophy girl.
Hey, I'm going to take a hug from the trophy girl. I need to warm up here pretty soon.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, we're going to take a break, and I believe we're coming back with the mini car main event, folks. Main event as we try to rise above the din here at Thunderbird Stadium, May 10th, 2008. The mini car main event is upon us.
You see the control room there? Garrett on the right, the doctor on the left.
Garrett is manipulating the camera switcher, which takes the multiple cameras we have, selects which one goes on the program, and then you saw Doc on the left, who is preparing to gather video up for replay. As we see a few of the cars come out here, I see Vincent Lee Morris, Mikey Stevenson, Kurt Bratcher.
Steve Morgan making an appearance here in the minis tonight.
Steve Morgan apparently had a Celica he needed to get rid of.
Yeah, that was Kathy's car earlier in the night. Now it's time for Daddy to go racing.
Ah, there we go. 111 of Bill Power coming out.
183, Brendan Green.
59 of Tony Timlick. Brendan Green in the 183. The 63 of Mike Lester. We knew he was going to come out. The 02 of Richie Buckethead Sharp, winning the opening minicar main event.
And that same exact car, Buckethead going for round 2.
Mike Craig in the 31 car. The 119 of Vincent Lee Moore. That's 118, I'm sorry.
We don't have our board yet, but we got another car sneaking in without a signboard. Looks like a Celica there toward the end. Minis are going wild here.
Look at Richie Sharp.
I think he was lining up to get going.
He breaks for nobody.
He does not break for anybody.
Looks like we may have our cars for this mini car main event. Kelsey about ready to count them down. There he is. Papa Joe Kowalski watching from the sidelines. I got to assume that's Mrs. Kowalski.
That's Joyce on the side. That's correct.
The 118 of Michael Wilson also in the race. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have a stain in your carpet that strongly resembles a timing chain, you might be a demolition derby driver. We're about ready for the signature 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown by PA announcer Dennis Buckholtz of Gordon Sound.
Hey, the Blue Dragon. The late entry, the 73, the Blue Dragon. Kelsey, ready to get it on. We just kept waiting and waiting and waiting.
Well, you know, they're doing a function with the kids up there. They're giving away some free stuff to the kids if they can answer some trivia questions over by the judges booth just above Kelsey Payne.
All right, we're ready to go now. It's time for the main event.
Let's get ready to rumble. Get on.
You steal my thunder, Brent. You steal my thunder. Right out of the gate here, you see all kinds of action all over the screen. There's Buckethead.
Oh, there's a tire going on the 80 car. Don't know who that is. New guy.
Mini's gone wild out here in the main event. There's the Blue Dragon in.
Buckethead coming in. Oh, just off stage. Buckethead, Richie Sharp nails Tony Timlick.
Sharp going for round 2 and doing pretty good early on.
Shot there. The company car whacked Mike Lester in the 63.
Mikey Stevenson having a little fun out there as you see he comes in. Driver's door hit on Timlick.
That's Michael Wilson, the rookie out of Port Orchard in the 118 doing the hitting.
Timlick quickly getting him back there. We haven't mentioned Steve Morgan yet tonight, but I have a feeling we're gonna.
Now, one thing we haven't talked about tonight, Pat, is me and you called the main events in the April 12th KDDA opener.
That's right.
And those two events are available on the DVD. They will not be shown on television.
There you see Tony Timlick ready to get a reverse action shot. Nope, goes back forward. He makes a liar out of it. Still about 7 or 8 cars running strong. There's Timlick. He's bobbing and weaving, not hitting much of anything until Morgan gets a hold of him right there.
The Blue Dragon having some serious alignment problems with his rear end.
So we still got Buckethead, Richie Sharp, Mikey Stevens. There's a big hit. The Blue Dragon just hit Morgan. You got Mikey Stevens, Mike Lester, Tony Timlick, the rookie, 118, you see it right there, Michael Wilson.
Drop and fire droplets on the ground. Sweet. And here comes a mouthful of patented wholesome goodness. Compliment of the KDDA. Rookie, you're about ready to learn a rookie mistake.
Slancha, he just got put out.
Yummy.
All right, I think somebody finally ticked off Morgan here. I hear his engine just revving in the background. He's ready to get something.
He's like a lawnmower with the choke fully engaged.
Pissed off weed eater.
Yeah, you get the idea.
You know. A lot of good action here so far in the main event. Mini cars laying on a lot of good hits. No life inside the 80 car. Morgan was lining up on Mikey Stevenson and Yahtzee. He just struck gold. Stevenson out. Here comes Morgan again now. Morgan.
Oh, nice shot. The 80 lays on Mike Lester.
80 is out. Pull your flag, he says. All right, so we got Vincent Morris, Steve Morgan, Mike Lester. Holy fire, Batman. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's some pyrotechnics free of charge.
A little stack fire, no harm, no foul.
That's the little stack fire. There you see Vincent Morris.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Teeing off on Morgan, but then Buckethead. Colleen's house.
Oh, red flag, red flag, red flag. Somebody's on fire.
Nah, I think they're still with this guy over here. The 80 has pulled his flag. Why is he trying to start his car? Guess he's trying to put the fire out, but it'll go out.
No, I think it's something closer, Pat. I think they're going in. There's a little scrum to the right of where the camera is. The 153.
No, it's just random running on the track here.
Not the Buckethead.
Where is it at? Come on.
They told me it was over here someplace.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, there. Well, I thought I saw a fire.
If you don't know which car's on fire, you might be a Demolition Derby firefighter.
Well, all right.
There we go.
We'll pretend this guy's on fire.
There we go.
Just to
Ready?
Make it look good.
And
thank you.
That's just what the doctor ordered.
Kind of reminds me of those commercials John Madden used to do when the guy's foot was on fire.
Right.
The crowd always gets interested when the flames fire up. You see several pitmen there timing. I think I saw.
Yeah, technically that's not crowd, that's judges.
All right. Morgan.
All right, so Buckethead, Steve Morgan, Timlick trying to break loose.
Trying to shake and roll to 59. He was trying. Now I'm telling you, you don't want to be second place to Steve Morgan because he will continue to pummel until you pull the flag.
Vincent Lee Morris is taking a beating by Steve Morgan. Oh, amazing hit! Morgan and Timlick collide.
Wow, it's the whole right front of Timlick's car. You see it behind it, the strut tower, the tire, everything. Right there in front. You see right there, that's the strut tower, the tire, the brake rotor, all from Timlick's car.
Vincent Lee Morris on fire. Buckethead.
That's his second fire now. Vincent is now disqualified from the event.
2 fires in 1 event, you're done. Buckethead in the O2 car. You hear him trying to get restarted. He's got a wheel jam. There's 35.
All right, we got, there's Morgan trying.
There's a happy Mother's Day message for you. Huh? Mom rocks. My mom rocks. That's Steve Morgan. Kathy Morgan, also the KDDA treasurer.
Nobody's moving on the track. We got 3 guys running, but if anybody could break free, they would win this event. As you see right there, Buckethead Richie Sharp.
I think it's going to be, wait for the judges to count this down. 90 seconds without making significant contact. You have to pull your flag and you are out of competition. The last guy still running wins. $300 check for the winner, $200 for second place, $125 for third, $75 for fourth.
Got a little picture-in-picture action here as you see the 35 and Morgan on the right side. The 0-2 Buckethead. Richie, I brake for nobody, Sharp.
They're trying
Looks
to...
like he's broken now, though.
Yeah. 35, pull your flag. That means Richie Sharp may have just won his second consecutive main event.
Way to go. Let's see what the judges call here as everybody climbs out of the car.
And look at the Spaceball helmet on the Richie Sharp mobile.
That's why they call him Buckethead, Brent. It's Buckethead now. Come on.
Ken's coming out. We'll sort this whole thing out.
And you see Steve and Richie. Richie doing damage check here as he walks around the 0-2 Cleveland Indian mobile.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Is that a new luggage carrier patent?
Kind of reminds me of those things those guys wheel around to tell distance. You know, I don't know, when you're measuring something long.
Hey, Ken, you're looking at the 2 guys who made that hit. Why don't you ask them about it?
All right.
Steve Morgan there in the black sweatshirt.
And the orange sweatshirt is Timlick.
Tony Timlick in the orange. I'll just get in the action there, Ken. Ken, go ahead.
Hey, what? Hey, Tony, what'd you think about that hit when you guys collided there?
It was a good hit.
Fantastic.
That's good to see them shaking hands.
Good sportsmanship there.
Now, you know, with big car drivers, they don't shake hands, they hit each other.
The smiles on the crowd as they just announced Timlick is the winner. Morgan second, Buckethead third.
Wow.
Apparently. I'm sure the judges will go back, review the tape, shuffle the order maybe a little bit, but
I understand that the doctor, Doc Pa, has queued up some cool replays for us. Let's take a look.
There you see Vince Morris getting in on the 35.
Oh, that had to hurt. Nice work in the back room.
There's the Blue Dragon is dragging a little on the rear end, wouldn't you say?
Well, I told you there's a little alignment issue going on.
You see Mikey Stevenson in the middle there with Kelsey, and then you got Steve Morgan with his new hardware garage. What is that, Brent? An Omni, or is that a Toyota?
All right, let's take a look at another replay.
Morgan getting some revenge back on Vince Morris, who had hit him prior.
Morgan nailed Morris a couple 3 times.
There you see Buckethead, Richie Sharp in fine form. That was what did it to the Dragon.
The Dragon was slayed
by the bucket.
One more quick replay here.
Keeping the doctor busy back there. Oh, there it is. As Morgan, that was the shot heard around the world.
Rips the strut right out of the car.
No more strutting for him. As there you see the damage that was also done to Morgan's car. Passenger side tire kind of pointing every which direction.
Every which way but loose. One of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies. And we're going to take a break. Come back with the big car main event.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
And it's time for the main event, the big car main event tonight, the 2008 season opener. And check out these DVDs we got in our hands, folks. You can get these at DerbyGarage.com under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off. All right, it's time for some action. We got Dave the Hook Hero in the 113. We have the Kowalskis, Joe and Joyce in the 30 and the 030. Lumpy coming out in the 87 car. Eric Hillbilly Nielsen in the 43. Don Olin in the yellow and blue 58. Kelly Enzer joining us in the booth.
How's it going, guys?
Kelly, what happened tonight?
Broken drive line.
Yeah, we saw that. Now you sheared your U-joint, but you were able to put that back together, right?
I ran to West Bremerton and got another drive line.
So why aren't you in the main event?
No Imperials.
Ah, because you're racing in Imperial. I got you. So you never had any intention of getting in the main event.
Imperials are not allowed to finale anymore, so.
Right. Now, Kelly, the race between you and Rick, that heat, that was solid. You had the pole, and he was on your tail the whole time, and you do it.
Yeah, we've seen.
They dropped the flag. I looked back this way, and I couldn't see him. He was gone. I'm like, all of a sudden I looked over this way, and oh man, there he is. He was right there.
Yeah, good race.
I thought he was completely gone. I was like, where did he go?
Yeah, that was a great race.
Great race.
So as you look out the field here, I see Junior Sukert for the first time tonight is out.
See some fresh cars.
Geronimo.
We got 102. I'm not sure that's a big Ford LTD out there. Visiting driver.
I see some fresh cars.
Mike Lester out for some more punishment.
You see the 96 Gary Romine coming onto the track. 63, like I said, Mike Lester.
I just stopped in to say hi.
All right, well, hey, thanks for joining us, Kelly. You're more than welcome to stay up here for the main. We're going to slide our third guy in here,
right on.
Ken, and thanks for popping in.
Jump on the cat. As soon as this is over, I'm going to push all the dirt into the holes.
There you go.
Try to save the track.
Yeah, good work on the track.
Thank you.
Again,
You guys enjoy the finale.
Oh, yeah.
definitely. There you see Lester again, as we mentioned earlier. Junior Sukert already
on fire. We haven't even started yet. Junior Sukert helping me and Pat out in the Best of 07 DVD.
Already on fire before we even get this thing underway.
This isn't working.
Wholesome goodness puts a quick end to Junior's night.
You know Junior's digging that.
Yeah, right. Look at the smoke billowing across the track. Junior's still on fire, even though he got it lit up. He's still on fire. I gotta say, this might be the first time I've ever seen a finale stopped because of a fire before it begins.
And it's still going. Now, Pat, what are the odds? Oh, there's our friend, Mr. Geronimo.
That's Gary Romine out of Chehalis. You see up there in the right front there, he's got that 45 decal. A lot of the drivers sporting those tonight, again in memory of the chemo kid, Bjorn Nielsen.
Bjorn Nielsen taken from us by a rare form of bone cancer at age 26 back in January.
As you see Eric Nielsen's car here, you see his finale flag is a red handicap tag you'd use if you went to the grocery store. That was Bjorn's tag that he had for his car. And before Bjorn passed, he told Eric that he wanted that to be his finale, Eric's finale flag for the next event that Eric was in. I was told that Eric's mom was not too happy that that was coming out of the scrapbook and going on the car, but it was his wish.
Yeah, and again, Bjorn and Eric brothers. Really sad story. Junior Sukert's done him proud already, though, winning the main event in the first night.
Crowd on its feet here already. The temperature has dropped. Everybody's got their winter jackets back on one more time. Believe it or not, folks, this race has yet to start.
Yeah, we got cars flopping around.
The 102 giving a helping hand to the Chili Willy Junior Sukert. Getting him off the track before we get underway.
I'm sure Junior is not going to be digging that, seeing as how he had to drive all the way from Monroe to get to this event.
Yeah, little things will get you sometimes.
Yep.
There's the Hero Hookmobile. He's getting ready to fire that up. I think it's almost go time, folks.
Okay, we're about ready to count it down here. The big car main event. Got some power players out there on the track.
Get out. Right off the bat, the 102. Getting up on Hero as Mike Lester and then Gary Romine.
And then Todd Olin.
One after another.
And Kowalski. Oh!
And Lumpy Avery. Charlie Nielsen.
Eric on fire.
There you see Lester getting some air off the back of Joe Kowalski. Hillbilly Nielsen now.
Oh, nice shot on Kowalski.
I think he was going for some flank steak.
Oh, Gary Romine plants Bob the cow.
All right, there you see Lumpy Hitman Avery Jr. Who's his next victim?
Here comes Eric Nielsen. Oh, into Romine. Sparks fly.
Romine is out. He just pulled his flag. He says, no mas.
This is amazing.
You see the pile of cars. So it looks like this Ford LTD. Here comes Eric Nielsen in the 43. Booyah!
Chugalaga.
He's spewing coolant everywhere. There's the 102. Eric Nielsen is just going bananas as the 102 gets into it with Joyce and Eric.
Going bananas. reviving Tony Danza.
All right, look at the full job there in the front of that Ford LTD. Watering the track for us. Thank you.
I'm not sure that counts as a hit.
There you see Lester. He just made work of Nielsen. And now he's hit him random dead cars here. Come on, Mike, they need a flag. The 21 of Chris Lampett. He just lost a tire.
Only in America.
Me so happy, he says. Look at the back of that Lester mobile. Lampett now getting Joyce Kowalski.
Joyce taking a lot of abuse here from the drivers.
Still going though.
Oh, nice shot, Lumpy.
And they're stuck together now. Let's see if they can get loose.
Lumpy nails the 21 car of Chris Lampett.
Don Olin still running strong. Looks like we got 3 cars left, Brent. It's Lampett, Olin, and Avery. And Joyce making it a 4th. .102 just ordered to pull his flag. You see Don Olin. He's got one of those open trunks. That's that Kung Fu bumper we've seen time and time again.
Steve Harris sported it last year.
All right, the final 4 right here in the middle. Lampett.
Joyce Kowalski doing pretty good. She's going to be in the money.
Dale Avery Jr., you see there picking his next move. It looks like it could be either Lampett or Avery.
Lampett kind of freed Joyce up. Looks like she's able to get some movement now.
And that frees Olin. But these last 4 cars have been going for a while here. Lumpy getting in on there on some Lampett, as well as Joyce will come in here and make a hit. Inside the 030 of Joyce Kowalski. It doesn't look like the Lampett mobile, the 21, has got much steering left.
I think they're pretty much all toast right now. It's going to be a question of when their 90-second timers were reset.
They see Olin there digging a hole in the sandbox.
Yeah. They're all together now.
All 4 cars in a row here. There's Lumpy and Lampett together. Joyce has dug a hole in the sandbox also.
Yeah, this one is down to waiting for the timers to expire, but your 4 trophy winners are Dale Avery Jr., Lampett, Joyce Kowalski, and Don Olin. Pinky was here. Kelsey waiting to wave the checkered flag.
Looks like they gave Don Olin 4th place. He just had to pull his flag. The crowd awaiting the judge's decision.
Joyce was hitting some folks late. We'll have to see. I don't think I've ever seen a woman trophy in a main event, let alone win one.
It's been several years, but yeah.
21, pull your flag. That leaves Joyce Kowalski and Dale Avery Jr. Joyce, she's a 50-50 chance to win this thing.
30 still.
All right, so that's going to be it. Dale Avery Jr. is going to take 1st place, 87. Dale Avery Jr., Lumpy Hitman. Dale Avery Jr. winning the main event. Joyce Kowalski taking 2nd place. Don Olin in third. And the 21 car of Chris Lampett in second. What do you think, Ken? Ken's climbed in here with us.
Fantastic. Awesome. Love this thing.
We're going to take a look at a replay here of some of that action. That was about as wild a start to a main event as I've ever seen. And here we are looking at the beginning.
Fourth place, trophy by Flowers Field Moore. Driving car number 58, Don Ole.
And here's some of the hard hitting, the kind of the train action there in the beginning.
Pulling a train on them.
One after the other comes in. There's Lester. There's Romine. But wait, there's more. Here comes Olin.
Second place.
And back to live action. They're handing out the trophies. Joyce Kowalski taking second place. Congratulations.
I miss it down there.
Yeah, and Dale Avery Jr. taking first place again, adding another first place Demolition Derby trophy to his trophy case.
The women have done great tonight.
And we're going to take a look at another replay, another great hit as the 102 car piles in to Eric Nielsen and 87, Dale Avery Jr. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Ken, what'd you think?
I had a great time. I can't wait to do it again.
All right. Well, I can't wait to have you out again. Our next televised event will be the June 21st Demolition Derby. And with that, stay tuned, and we'll see you at the next event.